Hey folks, I'm HPCrazy Dr. Pink, and today's topic is a guitar masterclass about Satriani style, and specific his Lydian style on the song Flying in a Blue Dream, or any Lydian stuff. And so this is how this song sounds like. Probably know it. Yeah, stuff like that. So it's basically Satriani style, Lydian mode, and it's step by step. So since it's a guitar masterclass, you need to have your stuff a little bit together, otherwise you'll not be able to follow the stuff. But for sure, the theme of the song is not impossible. I don't say it's easy, but we're gonna check it out and a little bit some tricks about the legato style as shown. So let's first start with the sound settings. It's Soldano's. It's a Soldano amp. Satriani at that time used the Soldano amp. Stereo delay, maximum distortion, compression to create this really long sustain. See how long this thing stays. Yeah, and what else? I mean, we need to know this was from the album Flying in a Blue Dream, and it was possible one of the most iconic guitar instrumental albums of that time. Made him pretty popular. He's still touring, and yeah, so it's really worth checking out this song because I think it's the nicest song of that album. That's why the title song. So let's get started now. I select another distortion now because there's a lot of noise on it. It's called a modal improvisation. The whole thing. It's based on just one chord. And one mode is Lydian. That's why it's a Lydian style. So we have the chord C Lydian. That's why that's this figure here. C add 9, sharp 11, and afterwards we have A flat with a B flat with an A flat in the bass, on to A flat major. So there also we have Lydian. Also later goes to G and to F, and there as well we have the Lydian mode. So we only play the Lydian mode, and to understand that the theme of the song, we just need to understand the Lydian mode, because it's the whole thing repeats itself. The theme is this. So we're starting here in the 5th fret on the triad of the C, going up the Lydian mode to the 7 here in the 7th fret. This is the interval 7, not the 7th fret. So this is the main melody. So and then he says very, very long on this note. It says play twice. And that's the first 8 bars. There's a lot of delay. Switched off now, switch it on now. And really pay attention to your vibrato, that you get this really long sustain. And that the overtones come. And this note here, this G, is really good to get the overtones out. Then, after playing that twice, it switches to A-flat Lydian. We play the same melody again, but now in A-flat Lydian. So it starts here on the C. But it's played on one string. Starting in the 8th fret. And now comes a little thing which is different. We're going here in the 18th fret, 16 to 18. And there comes the first little legato passage in the theme. It's just rap. Here 18, 16, 15, 18, 16. See? So the whole thing. Just stay relaxed and that it comes like whap, just like that. So the same melody in A flat. Then it goes back to C. Same melody again, but now we're starting one octave higher. So on the 12th, but the same melody, but now on one string. Yeah. I mean, if you listen different versions, they also vary. Live versions, I just picked the album version, so it's not really total in stone, the melody. You can have little variations on it. So probably I also did some. So we have 12, 14, 15 to 19, back to 15. Then comes the ending. We're going here into the, what is this? Oh my god, it's this C sharp. It's the 15, 17, 19, 21 fret to 22. And this is now it's on G, and there's also G Lydian. 2 bars down, frets down. Same thing on F. So G and F are Lydian as well. And that is what makes a special sound of this song. It's all chords are Lydian mode. That's why it is called a modal improvisation, because we're playing the same mode all over again, just the chords are changing. A modal improvisation can also be one chord and the modes are changing, but in this case the chords are changing and the mode stays the same. So let's give it a shot now. See how much noise is on this sound. We're playing it now. Yeah, so I switch back to the other distortion. There's really a lot of noise because I always switched off the noise gate, because when you have the noise gate off, you have more sustain in the sound, and in this case we need a lot of sustain. If you play, you don't hear the really big amount of noise. Well, there's a little noise gate, but set on minus 70 dB, so it goes away nearly. Yeah, so that was now the theme of the song. Now let's now try to get into improvisation or the specific style. Now to play legato. Now this is now really heavy stuff, and you really need your warm-up and really pay attention that you don't get injuries here. It's legato style, So we are playing 3 note per string scales. In this case, all Lydians. So it would be this one here. C Lydian. Starting at the 3rd fret. He also moves up in the next position because that's pretty convenient. Here in this position. And these stretch things is what really makes it a little bit hard to play. You just attack when you change the string. You can try to play the scale just by attacking the string when you change the string. That's the way legato is played in this case. So he sometimes doesn't even attack the strings at all. Yeah, whatever you want to do. So that's C Lydian. Then we also need the A flat Lydian. This will be this one here. Starting here in the 4th fret. 6, 8, 5, 6, 8, 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 8, 6, 8, 9, 6, 8, 10. So we just do it with these 2 things because the other ones are so short and you don't really go in too deep into the Lydian there. But on these 2 you go, because also the interval of a big tri between A and C and A flat, this is called Medianten in German, and giant steps in jazz is a lot of modal improvisation stuff. It jumps with the interval of a big tri between the keys. So now let's get started. Improvisation. What exactly is happening here? So you just, as I said, with the technique, attacking the strings when you change them in, but not while you're on the same thing, like Lydian. You can also the whole scale down without attacking at all. It's really nasty technique. We won't get too deep into it because it's really only for experts if you're really specific on that stuff, but just that you understand how it works. What also is done on the high string, you just move up on one string in between those modes, or following the theme of the whole thing, a little bit in improvisation, improvise a little bit around the whole stuff. Yeah, that's really what is basically done. And the legato technique is really a hard thing, but work out 3 note per string patterns of any kind, and then just get your speed going on. But because of the stretchment of the fingers like this, you really have to pay attention that you don't get any injuries. Yeah, so that's basically what I wanted to say about Lydian mode. And yeah, if you really want to play Lydian and highlight the Lydian mode, highlight in the case of C, the F sharp. This one, and that's what he's doing in his solo. This is the F sharp. It just stays here, and also the B, because that's the 7 and that's the sharp 11. You can highlight these two notes in your solo. If we switch to A flat, it will be this one here, and this one here. This will be the G and the D. The D would be the sharp 11 and the G would be the 7. Let's see quickly how that works. Yeah, see, and then it really starts to sound pretty much like Joe Satriani, because we start here on the F sharp, which is exactly that sharp 11 note. And that's what makes the Lydian mode so special, so really wide and so nice. Yeah, one more to say, yeah. Yeah, that's what I more or less wanted to say in this guitar masterclass, the Lydian style, Lydian mode, Joe Satriani style. And the theme of the song is more or less possible for intermediate players, so you can really enjoy that one. The improvisation is probably only for expert players. That way, I showed basically how it's done, but if you really want to go for that, you need some additional training, I must say. Yeah, I mean, the stuff is really hard. Not because it's fast, it's just because these stretch things and the just legato playing, you don't really attack the strings anymore, so you really have to have your grips here together. You have the strength to do this hammer and pull off, and it really takes some training. Yeah, one more to say, Dr. Pink. Yeah, I mean, if you have more additional questions, you can book me for a private online lesson. It's on my website, hpcrazy.com. Also, if you want to download the tabs and the backing track of this specific lesson, it's in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy, link in the description. Follow me on Instagram, I have a new account there. Follow me on Google, follow me on Spotify, follow me on Facebook, follow me everywhere. Yeah, just check out and subscribe anywhere you like to. Good, because there's more stuff like this coming. Also more tips how to go into expert tips in this specific topic. Even it's hard. It's not that I don't want to share. I just want to say everything because it's just too much at the moment for one tutorial. Just try to work out the theme a little bit, the improvisation, the sound, and the sustain of the long notes, and then you're pretty good. And that's already a lot. Yeah. So me and Dr. Pink are signing off.